Apa kabar, Dias? Good, good, yes. Pakai mic. Pakai mikrofon di sana. Tunggu, saya lagi cari di mana nih pertanyaan-pertanyaannya. Okay, Dias, would you please introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Diaz, and I've been coming to ICF about 4 or 5 years now. So, and since I've been here, I've just started helping out with the leadership, and so here I am.
Diaz, if you don't mind, how do you meet your wife?
Here.
Huh?
Okay, so technically I meet my wife here, but the reason why I look for ICF is because I was studying church history. And so I started, when I went to Indonesia, I was looking for Christian in Indonesia, just trying to see if Christian there are the same as Christian here, denomination, all that kind of stuff. So when I came back, I thought there has to be Christian Indonesian church here in the city, and that's how I started looking for ICF. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was ICF. I was looking for Indonesian church, and then so I started coming, and that's how I meet my wife here. Yeah.
Selama menikah dengan mana istrinya? Coba berdiri supaya orang tahu. Nah, ini Felicia istrinya. Kasih tangan dia, kasih tangan Felicia, kasih tangan. Ah, itu. Pernah bertengkar nggak, Dias?
Oh, never.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so of course we have a disagreement, but I think the word argument has a negative meaning to it. Like when you argue, oh, it's really bad, right? I think argument could be resetting of boundaries. Like you learn how the other person think, but you don't always agree. Like you said, you and your wife are sanguine versus melancholy, right? So you approach problem differently. One is going to be a little bit more aggressive. The other one isn't. And so, yeah, of course, we have differences.
So if you have argument, how do you settle your argument?
I just said, you're right.
Okay.
No. So what should happen sometimes doesn't always happen. So I guess you can call it, every disagreement is different. You know, sometimes there's preference. For example, we talk about windows. I want to replace my own windows because I can. My wife would like to hire a contractor because she said it's better quality. So is it one better than the other? Not really. So when it comes to matter of preference, I just decided not to fight over it because it's not worth it. Oh, okay. You know.
Do you think argument sometimes benefit or always bad?
You can benefit from an argument because when you argue, then you kind of look at the other person's perspective. Why does she not want me to do the window, for example? Because she said, if a contractor do my windows, you got warranty. If I do my windows, there's no warranty. I have to replace it again, right, myself. But if it's by a company, then, you know, but I didn't know about that. I just thought, well, I can do my windows. Why spend money and hire people? I can do it. So I can benefit. Okay. But sometimes it's difficult because as men, when we want to do something and our wife disagree, we get really prideful. And we fight over the pride, not over the issue anymore. So yes, the answer is you can benefit.
Okay. Dua pertanyaan terakhir saya mau tanya Dias lagi. Two last question. Yang pertama adalah when do you know that Felicia is the person you want to marry?
She told me. No. So I think honesty in relationship is really important. So as when we were dating, I was really looking at, is this the kind of person that I can live with? For example, if Felicia is a smoker and I don't like somebody who smoked, then after we get married, I start complaining, oh, did you know Felicia smoked? That's not a fair complaint because you know that because I know that she smoked before we get married, right? So I try to get to know as much as I can. And then I just remember one night we were we went to Starbucks. We were playing board games. I think it's like Othello or something. And then, no matter win or lose, she always smiled. And I thought, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. Because it doesn't become an argument. It doesn't become a competition. She was okay with losing and winning.
Okay.
So, very easy.
Okay, the last question from me. Do you have any advice for dating or young people for lasting relationship?
I think we can learn to date smarter. A lot of people, when they date, they disappear, right? They just the two of them. And I think when I date, I try to bring my friend into a lot of the relationship, because your friend knows you, her friend knows her, or him, however, and you can get input. Because if your friend said, "Oh, that guy's bad," and you keep pushing, then there's a consequences with that. You're marrying a bad person, right?
Oh, okay.
But then your friend also has to be somebody that you trust. These are people that you trust. Your dating life is kind of like a community. I have friends that along the line says, okay, yeah, Felicia is good. Felicia's, they gave me encouragement as opposed to, oh no, you need to break up with her. It's hard to hear that kind of advice. But if these come from friends that you trust, then you may, God can work through your friends or family and through scriptures. And those advice come from different ways. So I just say, just date smarter, ask people that you trust for opinion.
Oke, saya berikan kesempatan kalau ada satu pertanyaan. Ada yang mau bertanya? Only one, because kita ada berwaktu. Ada yang mau bertanya? Any question? Somebody wants to ask one question to Dias about dating, marriage? Oke, kalau nggak ada, kita tepuk tangan buat Dias. Terima kasih banyak, Dias.